Hello, and welcome to not Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos session 52, rather a side game, surprisingly, that stars half of the curriculum of chaos party. It's a side game, but it's part of the main campaign story. Process that how you will.
Side quest.
Anyways, basically. Welcome to Strixhaven Look to the Stars Part 1. Last time on Strixhaven Retro, no.
I mean, he's right there.
No.
He is right.
Last time on Strixhaven, Polychrome had split up as Strixhaven University has issued a request for students who can temporarily leave campus for what would be the vacation part of the school year, in between school years. The party not really having many things planned other than two specific ones, decided to, why not? And, well, we join one of these groups, the other one will play another time, in, well, the tall mountains to the west of Strixhaven campus. Now, just to give a bit of notice as to how that's been like. Here we go. Climbing the high mountainous range is, well, not hard considering it's a road traveled before, but not the most frequent one. And as soon as you all got off your school transport and, well, dropped off towards the base of the mountains, you realize that there's no specific vehicle actually taking you up. Which means that for a while, you three, Gyan, Arleigh, and Celeste, accompanied by Deepa and a robotic Marlet, have been walking up. And, well, it's taken a couple hours now. The winds are cold as they billow and, well, ruffle your clothes. You, well, are destined to, well, visit the Verdan Family Observatory, not run by Verdans, but by Vedalken. As you all make your way up, any banter as you just start walking up. You're traveling up a well-worn road, surprisingly still leaves and a bit of greenery that's more turning to the brown side. Stone as far as the eye can see, and, well, fog gathering in the valleys between the tall peaks that you all can see down. It's very high up, but not too high, around the same height you've probably experienced by now in Quandrix campus already. Okay. Any conversation? Gyan leading the charge.
So, how are you guys holding up? Gyan looks back to see if anyone is dying.
That's a good question.
How well do your characters survive a hike?
I mean, Arleigh might be switching from flying to walking a few times.
I mean,
But I
we've
think she
been
would,
going for
if they're like almost high up, she would be a bit winded now. I'd say she doesn't.
She doesn't, Celeste. Are you still Are you carrying your guitar with you?
just a couple of kilograms
Obviously.
of extra weight on her back.
Yep, and Deepa's a bit hot in her lore hold outfit. That is a good question. Are you all wearing your school outfits? This is something that I just said don't, because don't create another set of clothes just for like 2 sessions, but like, are you actually wearing your traveler's outfits? Casual attire?
We could pull a Ruby and do like the secondary outfits they had in Volume 2.
Basically.
Sid knows what that
this
looks
school
like now since he watched Volume 2.
I think I can just start to do this now. I will
does
stream my entire screen.
does the school come with like PE uniforms or something?
I mean, sure, there's probably like sweatpants versions of uniform.
Yeah, Gyan was
Damn.
probably wearing that.
makes makes sense to why this place is abandoned, or was.
How much farther?
Should be there like any minute now. It's supposed to be. She looks at one specific photo and close to a pecan. Well, maybe up this turn as you look forward and see a turn. Surprisingly, an easy enough walk. But well, lucky of us to have not run into any local wildlife so far. Any response?
I imagine there's a lot of unfriendly ones around here.
Oh yeah, loads. I've heard of, well, ogres, some marauding orcs, and even a manticore or two is said to have its domain up here. A couple caves, mostly unexplored, and ancient fortresses probably. One particularly big one, I think. Oh, look, we're just about to turn the corner. You look forward, and yep, as Tifa said, this route turns a corner, and hopefully by then you should be able to see where you're headed. Now, if we just... And then, well, we start to hear thud, thud. Oh. And then flapping from above. Oh, speaking of which, and as two looming shadows block the path in front of you, you just see two very large ogres.
Oh.
As with very heavy thuds of their feet, you see them look to you. Not immediately turn hostile yet, but both of them pull out some very menacing-looking weaponry that suggests something other than peaceful talks. As this one over here holds a whole tree trunk fashioned with a blunt metal end, almost as if a battering ram. And this other one over here carrying two, is it two? I think it's two. Well, the art may be deceptive, but two very long chains.
Deepa, what did I tell you about jinxing things?
Look, at least this time we were told. And then you feel a bit of rustling wind top you all, as with shadow coming above this time, you see a figure of what you could mistake for a lion if not for the wings, long, almost scorpion-like tail perched up to the cliff to the right of you, and just look down upon you, and oh, and there's the manticore.
Somehow it feels like you just summoned them by saying it.
Does anyone here speak giant? I don't think so.
Nope.
I think I do.
I don't.
Do you speak giant or dwarvish?
Giant.
Giant, and you can see, and you can probably just hear these ones just mumble simple words such as, well, good.
No, not food. Gyan says in Giant. People, friendly people.
Been long. And then you.
Huh?
Been long.
Been long since what?
They don't respond to you and instead turn to look at this manticore who looks to both of them, speaking in giant as well as apparently. Yeah, no check needed. You've learned enough in Veralda's class to know that manticores typically don't speak. Well, giant. This one apparently does, communicating to its ogre buddies. Just halt. These are different. Just looking down towards all of you, you can see its menacing human face, spiny body, tail almost like a scorpion but furred and pointed with various spines that shoot out from all ends of it. Two demon-like wings spanning more than probably double the length of its body, as it leans down upon you all with great interest. It takes notice to you, Gyan, who notices that you speak their language. You're not from here.
We are not, but we do not mean any harm. You let us pass and we'll leave you be.
You give me an insight check, Gyan, as you are.
Oh god.
As it seems, they seem communicative, but there's something else about them.
Hey, nice.
Well, maybe deceptive from the grumbling grunts of the ogres and the menacing look of the manticore, but you can feel a sense of anticipation with them all, or more like relief, as if they've been searching for something for a while and are just now seeing it. Too tired for talks. Feed us! And we roll initiative.
Oh god.
Hey, right off the bat. Woo.
And hey, we get to listen to this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Woo! I forgot
Oh,
what my
yeah.
initiative is.
Oh my
wow,
god!
That's a great start.
This is
That's
a
a great
great
start.
start!
What the?
And, alright, Deepa. And alright, Ken.
Wow, guys, what a great start, am I right?
Okay,
We can see it.
I'll put Deepa here and... Okay, Gyan, you roll me a d20 plus 2 for Deepa. Wow.
What? Oh, by the way, do I keep the thing I rolled last one, or do I roll a new one?
Wow.
Yeah, let's just keep it because you already have it. Okay, Deepa's
Yeah.
actually.
Fast, fast as fuck.
Okay,
I
well,
forgot
other
what
than
do I have on my
Deepa,
book.
what's Gyan's like?
3.
3. This is great.
Okay,
Alright.
I have a 7.
7?
Yep.
Celeste?
My book has a 19, but I won't use it yet.
6. Oh, this is just... Well, you at least get in front of the battering ram one. Oh yeah, and your eyes are not mistaking you. That's 2 initiatives on the Manticore. Anyways, we start with Deepa. Well, communications don't seem to be working. Okay. Learn what taught you and... Okay, big ogres to the left, giant flying manticore on the right. And, okay, I'll ask the party. Do you want Deepa to just straight up and start firing you, or give some information she's gleaned from these monsters by, well, studying?
Hmm.
I guess information for now. We can do the
Yeah.
beating up part ourselves.
Okay, well, let's start with a couple things. Deepa, use Analyze.
What's
Exactly.
the HP? Quick. Give us one weakness.
Oh yeah, speaking of HP, let me show you a little thing I made in between games. Ding.
Nice.
Yes, those are drawn. Took a long time. Okay, let's see.
Damn.
What's your little thing here? Okay, who do you want to know something more about? One of the ogres or the manticore?
I guess the manticore.
Okay, this is a manticore. Basic stuff most people would know about it is that it's a monstrosity. It's large-sized, obviously. It's an intelligent monstrosity for what you would normally expect. Not fully intelligent, but intelligent enough to speak, and, well, as you can see here, command 2 ogres to its bidding. It is very much known for its both, well, flying capabilities and that tail, that spiny tail you clearly saw, that can shoot a maximum amount of 24 tail spikes.
Oh god.
This
Damn.
thing flies, this thing shoots. It's an aerial attacker. Oh, and don't get grappled by it. It will drop you.
Yeah.
And okay, since you decided to look at it, you can see that Manticore has 2 initiatives. This is not 2 whole initiatives per round. That second one is something new I would like to test out as something lesser than legendary actions, but still enough to give some action economy to the monsters. I don't have a name for it yet. Let's just call it the end phase of this creature. It rolls initiative, and in another initiative count, -10, is its end phase, where it just basically does a couple special things. Deepa will inform you that this Manticore seems to be a commander type to these 2 ogres. Looks like it's capable of giving them some support on its end phase. And speaking of the Manticore, god, these 3 things go immediately next to each other. Oh, Deepa can move. Okay, here's the grid. Want to tell Deepa where to go?
I guess move back to the right, like bottom right.
Okay, well, you got it. Here's 20.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't think she has any bonus actions. Nope. Manticore time. It will, well, in a loud growl, it opens its wings, and with a large gust of air, you can see it start to take flight. As, well, it will start circling the battlefield. And how long can that one reach? Oh yeah, plenty. It will start to take flight, like, let's say 30 feet from this, so like, probably like 50 feet total above the ground. And just, well, let's select 3 targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, 2 on Marlet and 1 on Gyan. Well, you 2 are the ones in front, so I can see that. As you can see, it will start to take flight. It swings its tail as 3 tail spikes shoot. 2 flying towards Marlet as he is the closest, and 1 towards Gyan. I think there's no reaction you can do to that because it's not next to you, right? Well, let's go for the 2 to Marlet first, and Deepa has informed you. It has 24 of these, so if you can keep count in the middle of battle, you can probably figure that out. Oh my god, that's a crit.
Oh god.
A crit and a miss.
Damn.
I mean, that's still 2 attacks, I guess.
Yep, that's... As Marlon gets shot with his tail spike, you see one of them just straight pierce him through where his chest would be. And the second one, I think, probably misses. That is going to be an 11, which is... He has more than that.
Yeah, he has like... he has 15.
Oh my god. And that is going to be 18 piercing damage to Marlet. As just taking the hit, and you just hear sparks. As Marlet is a bit hurt. And oh, would you look at that. They're not only green, they change color. And, well, that's the one to Marlet, and the one flying towards Gyan will be a definite miss.
Nice.
And, well,
Nice one.
as you can hear here, it speaks in giant to the 2 ogres. Get them! As the chain brute starts to move forward. Oh boy, this is something. Oh wow, it's actually pretty fast, surprisingly. Big legs mean big speed. 40 feet of movement. Let's just get up and close. Actually, how far can I reach with this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No need to get fully close. Yeah, let's just stop here. As you can see, it pull out this big, two chains. The art you can only find art with one chain. The two chain brings its two chains together in like one of those one of those people at the gym with those little things they swing around. It just slams it down to you, almost like a wave of big heavy metal. Gyan, please. I think. Oh no, wait. It's an attack first and then a save. All right.
A little bit.
That is going to be a miss as it brings its chain down to smash at you. The ground in front of you cracks and crumbles as you can feel the weight of these chains. That would have been 2d8 plus something. And yeah, that's something alright. And it just stays there, puffing and puffing behind its mask. Manticore time. As it just... let's see here, what do I wish to do? Oh god, so many initiatives already. Didn't expect you to roll low, but here we are. Well, the Manticore will unleash two of its tail spikes to do two things. One is... as you can see, this one fire towards the chain brute as a tail spike sticks to its back. As you can see, its muscles start to tense and almost harden, its skin starts to swell. This Manticore is given a temporary AC buff with one of its tail spikes.
Competition ain't over until somebody wants the other up.
I guess I'll just do... yeah, let's just do like Halo. You are... and this one, you can see has been, stabbed with another tail spike and is now furious and fuming. This one is gaining a bonus to its attack.
One day, one picture. Doesn't have to be the body part.
Arleigh.
Okay.
I'd say focus on the Manticore.
Doing steroids.
They're doing steroids.
The Manticore is
I'm gonna
50 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably
move
something.
2 squares bottom left.
Up. That's 15 feet.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And let me
here
see
is
you.
here.
Dun, da, 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 dun. What should I do here?
I mean, if you're going attack, probably go for the Manticore because well, get the supporter down first so that we can deal with the other two easily.
Yeah, I was thinking.
From what you can glean, Gyan, these guys are tired and hungry.
Hmm.
And you are one of the rare travelers to actually pass by here.
Yeah.
I can see why. Where did I put the thing? Oh, here it is.
I don't think we did 21 questions right. I think we went already.
Yeah, let's keep this thing occupied. I'm gonna just... well, these are big boys. I'm gonna do conjure animals for
Oh,
2
boy.
vultures.
Okay then, two
Nice.
vultures. Let's do this. Oh, you can see that.
But now comes the hard part. What do we have?
Okay, where are you placing them? Just next to each next to them?
One near the Manticore, I guess, and one above the 2 ogres.
Okay, they're large size?
Yeah.
Okay, how much HP do they have because of Shepherd? Been a
Base
while.
is 22. 2 extra hit points per hit that it has. It has a 3d10, so...
I'm gonna be the same boat. I'm either no breakfast or just lunch.
my math is mathing. Hold on.
Alright. We're all getting back into it.
I feel like the only
2 extra hit points per hit die means it's just like 10.
So they both get an extra 10 on top of what they normally have, which is... just give me the total.
I'm trying. Like the words are not mathing my brain here.
Alright.
I went through physics. My brain is dead. They have a 3d10 hit die and 2 extra hit points for that is
And the synergy has never stopped.
So they get an extra 6.
yeah.
We gotta test this.
So 6 plus their normal hit points is...
31.
Okay, they both get 31.
I'm not this hard.
Let's add them here. And you roll initiative for them?
Let's see. Are they decent in initiative?
We never
I would hope so.
The only one to believe.
You are...
Hopefully, if Discord would send the roll.
Also, what would be a good
Discord.
Left for Dead? Like my friends want to play, and if you're down, you can join us.
Discord.
Nice.
Discord.
Discord.
Fine!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess that means it's going relatively soon.
Yeah.
Okay, moving bonus action stuff.
Yeah.
God, we have to deal with shitty loops because
And then
SoundCloud.
this is na unexpected.
Sedge. No bonus. No, should I and then I'll end.
Okay. As Arleigh summons forth 2 giant vultures from her paintbrush, one is... Actually, how far can you summon... How far can you summon them?
Conjure
60?
animals.
What is
Yeah.
the price?
Okay, so it's probably... Okay, this one's probably just closer, like here. And this one is... Yeah, within 60, that's alright.
Ain't nobody having
Okay, as 2 blobs of paint form into elemental vultures, same ones that have rescued you from the Galabdur and the skate park,
crazy.
the skate
man.
pipe. Arleigh takes a step back and, watches these
Oh,
2
sorry,
start
what
to
do
fly,
you
one
do?
towards the Manticore and one directly next to the ogres, or like just above them.
Just above.
Well, then it's you, Celeste.
Mhm.
Also, I don't know if you can hear my sister in the background.
Yep, we can.
We can.
I thought so. She's just right next to me, that's why.
I mean, Nagyata Worlds.
How far away is the Manticore? It's like 45, and he's like... Let me give you a Pythagorean theorem. Nah. It's like 50 feet up from you and 50 feet. Okay. Let's just say like around 65, maybe 60?
I wanna see
Probably
how
65.
these
Just estimate that.
They could, yeah, I'll be done that. Can't be any crazier than mine.
Oh god.
Or they get
Uh... I'll just cast Reduce on the ogre that is near us. What saving throw is that? Let's see.
alright, random question that I thought
Ba-bum,
was.
bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum.
Do you have a phone case? Yes or
On.
no? What's on
As you
Fine,
cast, try to cast Reduce on the ogre chain roof, your magic tries to wrap around it, and you're decent with it. On. That's going to be a straight 15.
I think that passes. Oh,
Fails. Yup, 20 charisma. That
Oh, yeah.
eye is coming to you. As you cast Reduce on this ogre chain brute. However you want to describe your Reduce is up to you. But as your magic wraps around it, Gyan, you can see its giant form and heavy chains start to shrink and to get around your height. As not so Menacing looking. Actually, still pretty menacing looking. Do you see that?
I mean, at least it's smaller now.
Oh, it's for a size now, and it's looking very confused. You see, you merely welcome the darkness. I was born in it. Anyways, well, your reduce is successful, and it is very confused. I'm a skeleton. And here we have the all-support party doing their support things. Next, I'll go to Deepa, like left of her. Hi, Gyan. You can tank for the entire team, right? Bardic Gyan. Take this! Good luck! You are given Bardic Inspiration. Is that you? And... Alright, the Battering Ram. Seeing as none of you have actually approached it, it picks up its Battering Ram and gets ready to make 2 bash attacks, oh god. And how far? Yep, it's 5 feet, so let's see here. I mean, it sees the giant vulture, but it's... Well, actually no, they're
Are they dumb?
God, they don't see the giant vulture. Their passive perception is 8.
Oh god.
Yeah, these creatures are like that. I mean, they can't very well get... Well, it's passing over the big paint bird magic thing to just be in favor of the one it thinks is most likely meat. And Gyan, you see this tree trunk with metal strapped to the end of it just go to you as it tries to bash you. And I don't think Marlo's actually still next to it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yep, fighting the God of War trolls. Basically, this is going to be... Wow, those are the same rolls. That's going to be an 18 and an 18.
I am not dealing with this shield.
Shield, yep, fair enough. As you bring forth your shield and block this, you can feel the force of, well, the force of a truck. What's a truck? Start, well, bash you as you feel. That's like 2d10 plus stuff per attack. And, well,
Yeah,
you
let's
feel yeah,
let's not.
let's not.
Please.
As bang and bang, you can feel that it's enough force to push you, but your magic not only stops the blow, but distributes the force so that you are able to stand your ground and not be pushed. Fitting to its name, the Battering Ram can't push you around. Okay, well, these are very simple creatures. That's all I can do. Vultures.
Okay, the one above the trolls is trolls. Ogres are just gonna dive down the big boy.
Okay. Actually, no, those wouldn't have been 18 and 18. That would have been a dirty... Actually, that would have been a dirty 20 and an 18 because of the boost. But it's gone now.
I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
the bird
shield
has
would have
pack
put it
tactics.
penalty.
Pack tactics? Yep, pack tactics would apply.
Okay, one with its beak and one with its talons.
And its steroid is gone now.
Oh,
It was a +2 for one attack.
I thought that would last a couple turns, but too much Octopath brain.
No idea.
Oh, yep, that's
Nice.
definitely going to hit. It's very easy to hit AC as the vultures come swooping down, start scratching at this thing's back.
Is the beak one.
Attack as he deals 6 damage and
Next is the talons. Oops, almost
did
forgot.
damage and
Like,
it did damage, and just so you know, those HP bars now aren't exact sliders anymore because they're PNGs. The damage is there, it just wasn't significant enough to actually put a mark.
Oh, okay, makes sense. There's the talons. Okay,
And the talons, this one will probably make a mark though.
yeah.
I think
It's
this
really
HP bar is divided into like 19 or 18 segments. Now that's probably gonna leave something. And yep, see there, two whole sections of it. It's not exact, so more of an
Oh,
estimate.
okay. Naruhodo.
And now
And
it goes
the other
to
one-
giant vulture.
Oh, the other one's just gonna go to the Manticore.
as this one comes chasing the Manticore up in the sky, hopefully giving it a distraction. It actually would.
Actually, let me roll twice because it's the same roll for the beak and the talons anyway.
No pack tactics for this one. This is just flight versus flight.
Yep.
That's a
And let's say
13. I think one is just barely missing. As the vulture comes flying, the first is the peck. Well,
Yep. It's
comes
the beak.
flying, and
Wow.
not expecting this giant vulture to just pop out of thin air and charge at it. It gets hit with a beak, but no. Anticipating the claw, it meets with its own claw as well. It's stronger, and it takes the 4 damage, having a stalemate to the sky. It has its opponent now.
Yep. Did the 13 miss or hit? I didn't hear it.
The 13 missed.
Okay.
More
That's
than
it
that.
for their turn.
Okay, Gyan, your shield fades away, and you are face to face with one big ogre and one not so big ogre.
I stand by my word.
Okay, I'm gonna go forward 5 feet.
5 feet,
Right up next to both.
Wait. Oh, here's a fun thing. As you move within 5 feet or into a space within 5 feet of the battering ram, that triggers block the path.
I mean, am I not already within 5 feet?
So long as you move into within 5 foot space, it's a battering ram. It tries to block you. Let's see. That is going to be 15. That misses you. You try to move forward to this space. As you can see, this giant wooden log try to prevent your entry, but you duck under it and you get into here.
Okay, and I guess Marlet will move like just behind the small ogre, like on top.
Up, and hit.
Okay, I one attack on each ogre coming up.
Okay, left one. Let's just say first one is left. Next,
Yeah.
second one is. That's going to
Ooh.
hit both of them. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Giants share one thing with oozes. It's shitty AC.
Good.
That's going to be 12 to the battering ram and 13 to the chain brute, as you can feel the force of, several, not really several. You can hear a bone crack towards one. And now it's an orange. And 13 to this one. As they feel the force of your technologically enhanced gauntlets, they start to take you a bit more seriously, noticing that you are brute like them. You don't look the part. Arleigh?
Alright. And I guess Marlet does the same to the small one.
Okay, Marlet goes for the chain brute.
Form obscured.
And that's going to hit as well, don't even need to check.
Oh, nice.
Once.
Yep, even
What
with
hit
the
die
AC
was Marlet again?
Even with the AC boosts it got, that is enough. The Manticore buffed its AC. Its base AC is just not very good to begin with, though.
Okay.
And
Wow.
that's 5 force damage to it as it just gets hit in the back. Alright. Pretty good.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Coming back forward to the round, Deepa is going to help. Hope you didn't forget about me. She moves forward with... How far can this one reach? 30 feet? Oh, she can get from here. She unfolds her very... You know those coat sleeves that are like... those coat sleeves that are like very... No, yeah, the sleeves that are less sleeves and kind of like in between of a sleeve and a robe. That's what her uniform is. Out from them come, rolling forward are 2 large scrolls, or using it to 1 because she's not strong enough to have multi-attack yet. Troll Bash, go!
Ooh.
Go, go, go.
That is going to be a 15 to hit on the battering ram, which is definitely going to be enough. These things do not have much. And well, her damage is a bit. Sid, roll me a 1d10 plus 2 plus 2d8.
1d10 plus 2 plus
Yep.
d8.
2d8. That's going to
Oh,
be
2d.
the bludgeoning and the thunder damage. Damn, dude!
Nice.
Goddamn.
Okay, as the
Sheesh.
scroll unfurls and bashes into the side of the battering ram, it definitely feels as 19 combination of bludgeoning and thunder damage come, well, aching to its side. You can see it's not looking too good. Well, it's nearly critical. Okay. Ah. Diva just has a smile on her face, and that'll be her. Manticore is going to have a 1v1 with a giant vulture in the air, just focusing all 3 of its attacks on it. Let's see
Yep.
here, it makes
It
one
does
bite.
not have that much AC.
Oh, hello there. Email. It's going to be 1 bite. That's going to be, yep, that's, I'm assuming 18 hits with a bite.
Yeah,
and this
for
is going
sure.
To be, and 2 claws to follow it up. Wow, these are actually very bad rolls. Claws, that's going to be a 10 and a 9 with the claws.
The 9 misses.
Okay, so we have 1
Oh,
bite
wow.
and 1 claw. The bite is going to be, as it bites into this, is going to be 8 piercing damage as the giant vulture is slowly losing its form. And
Yep.
then we have a claw which comes to its side, following behind. That's going to be more. That's going to be 9. Yep, slashing. As well. Okay, your vulture is not looking at the best right now. And it will just swoop under and get to its opposite side to be within sight line of its ogre friends, and that will be it. The Chain Brute is next, who sees this bad situation with Marlet, the vulture, the battering ram friend is looking bad, and Gyan, and will slam its chains onto the ground and spin around surprisingly with acrobatic dexterity you wouldn't expect of an ogre, as it does chain sweep. Every creature within 10 feet of it, yes, including the battering ram, make a dexterity saving throw. That includes the vulture, Marlet, and Gyan. The battering ram is not going to have a good one.
Dex save for Gyan. That
That's going to pass.
for Marlet though, this would be.
The battering ram does not have luck. Actually,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's not gonna have luck. And Marvel as well. Okay, well, it does 2 things. One is, well, of course that's going to fail. And snow roll for the vulture. As the
What roll
bird
again?
sweeps its chains, it will, well, first of all, knock the ones who failed prone.
What roll was it? Dex.
Check save.
It's just a flat D20.
And
God.
Nope.
Stella, roll me the d4 for the reduced damage. And wow. Okay,
Hey,
that's
nice.
-4. Okay, so wow, that's all but Gyan as the chain brute sweeps its chains, trying to knock them down. This would have been 11 bludgeoning damage to all of you, reduced to I think 7. Yep. And
Yep.
Gyan, you take half of 7, which I think we round up, so you're going to take 4 bludgeoning. And everything else takes 7. No, not. Yeah, no. Yeah, everything else takes 7. That is, and the battery. And now it's in the red.
Hey, nice.
Everything is not prone. Yep. Take the damage either way, and that's the chain brute.
Oh, it's up here.
And speaking of, end turn of the Manticore. This is looking bad. Oh, actually, wait, I checked something. The Chain Smash was a recharge, actually. It does not recharge. So keeps that. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have the giant vulture, chain brute, who now. Nope, not the recharge. Halo is gone. I'll just say that one of its tail spikes does go to you, changing you from yellow to red, giving you the attack bonus. And the other one, the Manticore, is just going to, well, yeah, let's just give you however much an extra 2 AC helps in your prone state.
That was the other side of war.
Did it fire off more spikes or just the old one?
It's more. That's an extra
Okay.
2 more spikes.
That I am keeping count and it's going down, thankfully.
And Arleigh.
Alright.
Would you rather have pineapple?
I'm looking
Never
at stuff.
The battering ram actually being down means your range attacks have disadvantage. Sadly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can target the Manticore. I can deal
I was
with the
gonna-
two big guys.
You do the tanking.
Yes.
I'll try. Actually. Yeah, why not? I'll use my magic missile on the Manticore.
Alright, if 120 feet range, you definitely are inside of it. As you fire off 3
Yep.
bolts of, well, magical missiles. Replicating what Denzel could do, but much more, well, smaller and baby.
Yep. Sure, okay, that's...
Just hit, hit, hit.
Reading the spells. Okay.
That's a free 11 damage. Might as well take it. As the Manticore gets hit with 11
Good
force
enough.
damage, it feels that and takes note of you down there. And alright, I've been ignoring the back line.
Hello, and I'm gonna move
Into
to
the void.
the... to the void.
Move out of the map.
Just so it doesn't target Celeste and Deep, I'm gonna move one more to the bottom left, and then left.
Bottom left.
Yeah, really, really at the edge there, but okay.
That's you?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay, and it'll be Celeste.
that was a free magic missile. I just remembered.
I just picked them at random.
Celeste, it is you. I like these new image-based HP bars, and if you are wondering, yes, every single time you see the HP bar tick down, that's a separate PNG image I have to make.
Yeah, I saw you making them. That was a lot.
I figured out how to do it, and honestly, I like this better.
Yeah, it gives it more flavor.
Video game aesthetic.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I don't mind showing monster HP bars in Strixhaven when we're not really taking the campaign seriously too many times. How far away is the Manticore now? A bit closer. I'll say it's probably it's now most likely within anything that you have that 60 feet. If 65 was an issue last time, it's probably within like 55 now. Not exactly how triangles work, but let's just pretend it's a bit lower as well.
Okay.
I am not doing trigonometry in the middle of D&D. How about 30 feet? I mean, you can get under it and be within 30. Probably like closer to here. Good enough. Yeah, never mind. It knows how to make use of its flight. Flying creatures. Fun fact I've told you all about before, but the thing you were supposed to fight during the Pest Hydra battle was meant to be just a regular ass Manticore stat block. Which would have been destroyed. I'll move to the right of Deepa and use Firebolt on the Chain Ogre. Alright, as we move towards Deepa, seeing the Chain Ogre has now a target.
Dead.
Manifesting forth a bolt of fire, you riff one out, as well, searing and shooting through. Let's see. You're most likely able to hit this. Yep, that's going to be a hit, as well. Chain Ogre catches on fire, tries to put them out, and it's a bit distracted for a moment, and it's singed. Healing, wow, 4 fire damage. Gotta love when your damage range is anywhere from 2 to 20. That's the wrong FT. I didn't do anything. Should I leave? Gyan and Arleigh got this. That's it for me. Well, Battering Ram is up and has gotten its reaction back. It did not like the giant vulture pecking at it, and it is prone, so it's going to make use of that tasty advantage. Just, bash this thing in with the tree log. That's going to be, that's going to be a 21 and a crit. I don't think this vulture is surviving. That's like 2 crits on me already. Yeah, let's just... The vulture just gets slammed. And goodbye.
I mean, at least that wasn't on us.
Yep, and would you look at that. It now automatically does a thing when it reaches 0. Because programming! I'm proud of myself. Anyways, that's it. Vulture, singular.
Singular. Not for long.
I guess I don't need to leave a body behind. It's a summoned animal. Alright, same thing as before. That's going to be, wow, a double miss.
Wow.
Knowing how this thing moves this time, the Manticore, the master of the sky in these mountains, just effortlessly bashes out, swats out the attempt that this puny giant vulture has. It's the king of the mountains, not you. Come on, it had 14.
Wow. One more. You could have got it.
You command it to move anywhere? Move around it to the bottom of it. No, your target is me. Yeah, that's it. Gyan! Well, you're glad that vulture wasn't you.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to attack the battering ram once and see if it dies.
Let's see. You trying to kill it or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, 13 is... Actually, let me check because of its... Actually, no, it will... No, wait, no, it would lose its buff on... No, it still has it. So the Battering Ram has exactly 13.
Yay! Now let's hope a D12 plus a 5 can kill it.
16. Let's see indeed. Oh!
Is it 1 HP?
I might as well just show you. It's 4.
Oh god.
I mean, you can change your decision. You make an attack, and I mean, if you want, you can bring the second hit down.
I mean, I could. You know what? Marlet will take care of it.
Alright.
I'll use Marlet's attack.
Oh, sure.
Marlet can get up.
Oh yeah, Marlet, stand up, please.
Yeah, 20 feet goes, and then
I'll allow Marlet to non-lethal. It's force damage, but Marlet's a Marlet. And that will
that
probably
hits.
put it down. Does Marlet do a minimum of 4 damage?
He does actually.
Okay, so yeah, unless you want to roll, that's it. That's ooh.
Sure, let's kill for
And
overkill.
well, toppled.
Yeah.
Chainbird hears a thud and is undisturbed. The Manticore is a bit worried, seeing as that was like 12 seconds.
Okay, chain guy gets another hit.
Go, go, go!
Wow.
No, that is just going to be a miss no matter what. That's a natural one as you bring forward your fist to the Chainbird. The heavy thud of the body of the ogre battering ram is enough to slightly displace the ground, where you lose your footing ever so slightly and punch the air.
Damn.
Not even the Bardic would save you there. That's a 1. You can move around it.
I'll stick around. That's my turn.
Okay. Oh, then it shall be Deepa, who probably cannot reach the Manticore, so he's just going to go for, well, how convenient here, exactly, 30. The Chainbird as well, with another flick of the wrist and scroll through the sleeve, is going for another scroll batch. That's going to be, nope, that's going to be a 10, which actually is 1 below its AC. As the scroll just tinks off of its whatever little armor it has. Okay, a bit more resilient. That's gonna be her. Manticore time. Yeah. Okay, the thing about this is, yeah, it will provoke from the vulture. Yeah, this thing has hit it once out of 4 times. It's not scared anymore. Manticores may be intelligent relative to normal monsters, but they're still sub 10 int. Nope. Alright then. 3 more tail spikes, and this time it's going for all 3 backliners. 1 on each. Hello. Let's see, what's its modifier? Stat block. Going to be a plus that. 10 on Arleigh. Whoop! Woo! And that's going to be a 17 on Deepa. Oh no. And that's going to be 13 on Celeste. Does it only hit Deepa? I think it only hits Deepa. Zoom, zoom! Arleigh and Celeste, who are a bit more combat experienced, are able to dodge, well, lethal flying projectiles. Deepa, however, does not have the same experience and gets hit. Ow! And just, well, takes 5 damage. Ow! Ah, that hurts. You take the 5 damage, but the HP bar didn't move. Did it? Did it not? Oh, that's because I don't have That's because I don't have H on you. Oh, that's because her. Yeah, I was concerned because she has 33 HP, which is not a lot. So I was. Yep, it would make a mark. There we go. Exactly 1 mark.
A little mark. Just a small one.
Oh, just sits there flying. And yep, the Chainbird is still here. And now does it recharge? Okay, what's that? Nope, that is a recharge of 6, so it does not. It's just going to go for a fist to Gyan. It drops its chains and just goes for just a
Good old
Oh, I would.
fisticuffs.
Yep, I would say double decker punch, but it's more of like a single decker punch with its size. And we'll just go for a fist attack. Yep, this will just be well, plus more with the modifier it has. That's going to be 15. Tink.
Let's go.
Mad.
Things getting pissy.
And well, kilos are gone for both of you. And Manticore end phase. This time, we actually get to see it. This is me having a little bit of fun. Now it will insert 2 of its needles into the same ogre chamber, giving it a bit of a burst of strength. On its next turn, it will recklessly attack.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Let's hope it does not get to that point.
Yeah, well. Arleigh.
Okay. I'm gonna move 2 more squares up just to get closer.
2 squares up or left? Up.
Just up, yeah.
Okay, you get here.
I already have a.
Should I just target the Manticore, or do you want to do something about the chain?
I mean, if Celeste is helping with the chain, then probably go for the Manticore.
That's why we have masks.
I don't know if Celeste has any attacks that are above 30.
She is a bard.
Yeah, but bards could have any range of spell lists. Celeste,
I mean, at
Stella.
level 10. Unless you're Lord.
Stella, do you have long range spells that do damage?
You want me to 4th level this in a whisper?
I mean, if you want to.
Isn't Firebolt like a long range spell anyway?
Yeah, but you did 4 damage last time.
True.
I mean, what were you going to use?
I was gonna just try Firebolt as well.
I mean, then go for either one, I guess. Up
Yeah.
to you. Just whoever hits. If you go for, I don't know, chain, then Celeste can do for the Manticore.
Yeah, I'll just do Firebolt on the Manticore.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I have to remind myself it's not a +8 anymore.
Fire. Burn! And that will definitely burn as a 25 snuff. Soaring bolt of fire flies towards the Manticore and catches its wing. Burn it. Do more than 4.
Please.
Come on.
13 is close
Yeah.
enough to 20. As fire
Nice.
singes the Manticore, it is very much hurt now, actually. It's orange now. Alright. You have caught fire.
Yep.
Chicken is indeed
Literally.
finished.
I don't feel it.
Oh god. I'll save my bonus, I guess, and turn there.
And there. Celeste, go!
Forget how to write.
Dude, hinay mong tingog. Hinay mong tingog.
Go, go, Celeste.
Just learn my vocabulary and my grammar.
Like, next has an under or left or right for some reason. Left. Alright. Oh boy, what save is that? Wisdom? Yep. Alright. As you whisper into its mind some dissonant tones, it tries to resist with its mental fortitude, and its mental fortitude is a numerical value equal to 13. Fails.
Yay.
And that 20 charisma is gonna take you a long way. Oh boy. Well, the 12 psychic damage is one thing, the other thing is it moving away. That's 12 damage to it, and it uses its reaction to move its entire speed away from you, right? Yeah, well, that's, this far.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see you next turn. As you just see this giant, intimidating manticore just eep and start flying all the way there. Oh, okay, that'll get rid of it for a couple seconds.
The foreseeable future.
And unless that's... How much movement do I have left? You were to the right of Deepa, so that was 25.
Whatever.
I'll go under the vulture and that's it. Oh yeah. Or like under as in here. Yeah, there. Okay. And battering ram is down. Vulture! The vulture apparently can't reach the manticore, so it'll just dive down to the chain ogre. Swoop down and you get pack tactics if it has it. That's going to be... Oh! Both! Swooping down using both the distraction of Gyan and Marlot as well as its own tenacity. Both are able to hit.
Yay.
Yeah, these things don't have much AC.
It's getting bodied right now.
That's going to be 9, and let's just total the... And that's going to be about 23 total damage from this. And oh, it's hurt. It is hurt.
God damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's very good. Stay there. Alright, that's it. It's now surrounded. Gyan! Could potentially put an end to this.
Alright, let's go overkill because the manticore is to be seen.
Kill?
Nah. Just smacking it really hard.
Okay, figurative kill.
Yes.
And that's going to be a 12 and a 13. Both are enough.
Yay.
Yeah. Giants. That's going to be a total of 31 damage. Let's just actually see how much it has. It has like 14. The first was enough.
Damn.
And with a groan and topple, it also falls down. And
This is like me using Branx Thunder on an enemy with like red HP.
Exactly. Well, I guess there is like a couple things away. Do you still have something you want to do?
I guess I'll move 15 feet to, or actually 20 feet top left.
Top left?
Yep.
Here then.
Yep. There. Yep. And Marlet will repair himself because there's a moment of peace. Nice.
That's going to be 12 HP back to Marlet. Back to the green.
Yeah. And that's meta.
Okay. Diva is actually just gonna pull that spike out of her shoulder. Not bloody or anything. It just pierced through the cloth enough to actually get to her, and we'll just move here and just start gazing at the ogre battering ram. But notice that the manticore's coming back. It's probably just might as well dodge. Got these now. Maybe we can convince the manticore to retreat. Well, now let's see here. Manticore.
I mean, let's see.
It'll just fly down and actually ground itself now. Looking here, defiant towards all of you, seeing its two allies down and Gyan still here. It'll make one last defiant roar and just shoot all three spines of the round towards Gyan. Let's see if you can dodge all three. You walk forward. Let's see here. Ow.
Yeah, let's shield.
Yep. Do you shield the one?
Yeah, because the other two miss anyway.
Yep. Okay, and as you shield, ting, it sees two of them be dodged by you just moving away from them, and the one that it hopes would find purchase gets magically diffused, and it looks distraught.
We don't want to hurt you. Leave now and find your food somewhere else.
Okay, give me your choice of persuasion or intimidation. I'll just give you advantage. Sure, you beat up two allies.
I mean, it's either persuasion or intimidation are the same role, so let's go intimidation with advantage. And I'm going to. How long does Bardic last?
10 minutes, I think. Normally, unless you're a
Okay.
special bard.
Well, I mean, I'll roll with advantage, and if I need it, I'll add the Bardic. And I'll say that's a yes. Is it a D8 or a D10?
I think it's the D8. Roll twice, take higher. Need to remember creation more.
Stella. I read that as let me cook, and I'm like, okay, we are letting her cook. Is it a D8?
I'm pretty sure it's a D8. D10, I think it's level 9 or 10.
Okay.
D8.
Oh wow.
Either a 1 or anything either equal to a 1. 5.
5.
12 plus 5, 17.
17.
Yeah. You see it just grumble and... Another day. Just flies out and well, if you let it, it will fly away.
Yeah,
Do you let
it? Yeah.
Does everyone let it? You technically still have your whole round to do something. Or do you just let it and we can end? Okay, you'll let it, and I'm assuming Arleigh is not a psychopath, and we'll just let it be sweet. And that is initiative. Let me get mountain music. Ba 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 ba.
Share it and never wanting it back. I'll buy a new one.
Oh god.
I took a total of 4 damage.
I mean, you use shield.
Yes. The best spell.
And yeah, you meet back with each other. You have two unconscious ogres next to you. A giant vulture still with you, so that's gonna be a deterrent maybe to anything else. Marlot's slightly
I mean,
hurt.
it's there for an hour, so.
Deepa took a scratch. Gyan is just 4 damage hurt, but doesn't not even significant. Actually, it is significant enough to have this.
So small.
Dude, I'm not
Two,
female,
two
hello.
pixels of damage.
Yep, basically.
2 pixels of damage.
And you're full. Overall, yeah. And after a minute,
Can Gyan search their bodies for something useful before they wake up?
Sure, give me your investigation. Sure.
Well, that was the start of today.
You look to them and, well, I mean, you can see this, well, giant battering ram that's probably too heavy for any of you to carry right now. The chain brute has some, well, its chains and, I mean, if you want to strip them, I guess you can get 2 sets of hide armor.
I'm good.
I'm good. Other than that, you see a couple, not significant thing, but just like each of them for their size, this is not a lot, but for you, it's probably like a snack for a whole day. Just like two sticks of dried jerky for each of them. Just seeing as it looks like they were indeed starving. Just animal jerky. And, yeah, other than their weapons, they have very empty pouches. Looks like they were indeed just really hungry and really tired. Anyone who wants to can give me a medicine check.
I'll do it.
Yeah, wisdom girl, go. While
Oh
that
God.
happens, Gyan just
Doing
check
D&D
stuff
on
on
one
that.
screen is a lot of things to do. But
Okay, just examining them, Arleigh, you can clearly see hints of, well, fatigue and tiredness, probably from the starvation, but also just it takes a bit to get used to just staring at this, well,
Divorce is easy, but murder is not satisfying.
just these big eyes, but you can see a hint of, well, probably what would be their equivalent of dark eye bags, seeing as they are stating that they also haven't been getting much sleep and are probably cranky.
Naruhodo. Well, they definitely look well rested.
You can now talk while I just go eat. Because I'm hungry.
I have begun.
Just my sister randomly back.
If you're not gonna talk to each other, you can just temporarily pause for like 5 minutes, get something, drink water.
So I'm benefiting from it. I'm benefiting.
It is raining here now.
Short. Where I saw Chainsaw Man, that was disgusting. Blech.
Not really. We're all just kind of
Nothing
taking a bit
really.
of a break.
Other than my
Vedalken?
sister speaking to my mic.
I am not picky.
She's playing VR chat, so
Fudge, you masochist.
I can assure you she doesn't sound like this normally. She has a way deeper voice than this. I'm fine.
I'd say because this is an adventure you were traveling for, it's new rations that packed for this adventure.
I'm over it, don't worry about it. That's because I'm.
Yes. Not the ones you started with, you just packed new ones that are the same amount as you started with. Because you
That
actually
would-
are traveling
I would
now.
be concerned if that was still the same one. Not even stale, just straight up spoiled.
Okay, are you back? I'm done. Shall we start?
You wish. You wish. You wish. You wish.
They're probably less rations, more just like. I mean, they are rations, probably just the more, yeah, whatever food you're bringing for a travel and a hike up a mountain. Well, if we're back, you give them your not stale rations, and do you wait for them to wake up or just leave it there for when they do and get going?
Honestly, the time Nah.
Let's leave while we're still alive.
Told more than once.
Just give him like a wake up food treat.
Like Santa with food.
Nothing.
I don't know we want to be here when they wake up. You could be jerks and toss their weapons off the cliff.
Well, fanfiction.
Nah, let's just leave them be.
I'm letting myself.
Hey, you have a giant vulture with you now for the rest of the hour. Caca!
Just following from above.
As well. As you make your way up the mountain now, you can see the turn that they popped out from and start to see some. Chances are we can't even carry them, so let's just go. Yeah. And well, you start to see the remains of what used to be civilization up here. It seems, as crumbling stone white walls and the remains of buildings whose purpose is now lost to time. And would you look at that? It really was just around the corner. As Diva points to a very Not really very tall, but tall enough looking past as. Okay. And yeah, I just walk across and well eventually that bridge is very unsafe now that I look at it, but it's a lot safer than what the map appears, let's just say. As you eventually make your way towards the mountain and look up and look at that, just like the picture. As you see an observatory that pierces the
Ooh.
heavens. Well, just a bit more walking up to do, and we should be there. Actually, just Deepa looks to the giant vulture.
Wanna hitch a ride?
Hell yeah! It just gets on.
Of course. How many people can a giant vulture carry?
Be careful, probably one. Yippee!
I look at Arleigh. I look at Celeste and Gyan and say like,
There's
what about you
stairways
two?
built into the side. It's just gonna be several flights to get up.
Look at yourself. I mean, if you want a lift, I can give you one.
A life for a life.
It's just normal stairs. There's
I can walk.
unless your enemy is stairs, you can just walk a bit.
Ah, yes, my greatest enemy, stairs.
Everyone wants to
Hmm.
move up and forward.
Admire.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Move up and see a grand door. The place is, well, now that you get a closer look at it, looks very dusty, as you would expect. The stone has several cracks to the side of it. The metal is a bit rusted and worn from the time it's probably been up here unmaintained, but other than the obvious look of time running its course on the exterior, looks structurally stable and perfectly fine. Deepa hops off and well, shall we do the honors? She looks to you, Gyan, and well,
There's that.
place needs a bit of a beauty treatment, huh? And they did just get it a couple of months ago, and fleeting repairs are probably difficult to hire all the way up here. Let's go in. Okay, well, if you move forward, then well, presumably knock, and once you do, it takes a few moments, but you start to hear the sound of footsteps, and let's get them. They're already in the repairing service. Finally, where the fuck are you two? There you are.
They're hiding.
Just change the map view, and with a knock, eventually you can hear as if they've been expecting you. And the two people coming to answer the door. Oh. And with open as the double doors swing open forward, Celeste and Arleigh, you two can see relatively tall blue-skinned people that very much seem to resemble your friends over here as, like I said, they'll match.
Woohoo.
So we've made it after all. Hello, dears. Hello, Mom. Hey, Dad. They have no ears because I found out half of Vedalken just don't have ears. What's the difference between a villain and a super villain?
Oh my god.
Presentation! I love
As
Megamind.
poison as you can.
I miss watching that movie.
My man has a death.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Dads. Literally 4 eyes. Ah. Come in. We've been expecting you, of course. Oh, don't give them that. Must have been tough hiking up the mountain. Are you fine? And you're like, takes a glance to the giant bird, the smaller bird, the robot that's now with you, and the pretty half elf. Who's this? Or who are these? Actually, did you tell them? Is that yes to did you tell them? He's holding glasses while wearing glasses.
Feet.
Wait, how does that work? Those may be
magnified.
enhancing glasses.
It's enhancing.
Yeah. Enhance, but in
So you
glasses
tell them.
form.
Okay, if you told them, oh, are these your friends? The people you've been spending the last 3 years with? Oh my,
Arleigh does
we
a-
finally get to meet. Come in. We have just, well, the place is decent enough. We have a couple of beds, a room we can all stay in. I'm so happy he's finally brought friends home. You know, he doesn't do this very often. Well, dear, this isn't exactly home, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh,
Come in, we have a couple of things to show you, and looking to paint bird. Well, Strixhaven definitely keeps its reputation. This is the
Okay.
artist Arleigh. This is the friend I worked on the guitar for, Celeste.
Arleigh does the wave.
Hi. That's Arleigh's bird, don't mind that. Conjuration, then.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. And did you actually end up telling them about Marlet after 3 years, or is that still a new thing now? And this is my greatest project thus far. Marlet! Robot dance. Oh! Oh. Projects. Oh, I do remember that. I'm yours then. Very fast. Oh, come in, let's...
Oh my god.
I knew you were gonna avoid it.
Impressive, and they head in. Just me all head in. We can just. I'm not gonna switch maps. There is no interior up there, so we're gonna go here. Just okay. Entering the place is what you can see to be a very empty observatory, except for the one thing that actually have renovated, or rather reactivated, and that's this. Okay, here's what it is. This central, well, arcane telescope is a fitting word to describe it, but yeah, it's as big as it looks, and essentially, it's basically magical lenses that connect to the telescope above. But they have managed to reactivate it, and it's now spinning and glowing with light. The runes on the bottom circles depicting something akin to a star map, and by extension, a calendar. Just showing them the position of where the night sky is relative to what time it is right now, and the central circles can probably shift into a lens that acts as this place's telescope. The map already gave me an art depiction, so I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel. And let's just put you here. Right? We don't need to put you in the grid map.
They gave me the options. Don't hit the play, I hit the game. Oh my god.
Just her in the background.
Well, so you two have been working hard. Oh, very much so. When we heard this place was, well, up for sale, we just had to take the opportunity. It's very, well, it will be such a lovely place given time, but... well, for now, we can show you to your rooms. You probably have a lot of stuff to unpack, and we have a couple of living quarters. Just follow us up here. Well, Aurelio kind of just... Oh yeah. Where are my manners at? If Gyan hasn't already told you yet, I am Sonia Verdan, and this is my partner partner in study, and, well, loving husband, Aurelio. Humph. Humph.
Nice to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Verdan. She just does a bow again.
Handshake, handshake. Oh, you're pretty. Well, how many glasses do you want? Yes, like I said, I refuse to replace this art because it's perfect. Like, yes, this makes sense. This would be your father.
That expression is
That's why you
so
need so many
well
glasses
made.
again. He has that stanky face going on. I love it. Well, as you can see, if we were to go to the grid map, apparently the builders of this place did not account for stuff because if you go here, like the main lens is 30 feet away or something.
Uh-huh.
It's a widescreen. We're working on expanding the screen size from 4:3 to 19 by 18 by 9, was it? Forgot screen sizes. Anyways, come do you just also need to help your staying rooms?
Nice.
Yeah.
Always have a better informed.
I guess I'll cancel the concentration on the bird as we go.
Bye, Vulture.
Bye bye.
Your friend who got
Your friend,
pulverized.
yeah. You've done your job well.
Oh, and there it goes. Well, as Aurelio continues to tinker with the magical mechanisms, where did I put the map? It's been a bit long. Oh, there it is. Well, she essentially takes you. This place has, well, as you can see, 2 floors, and it's probably on the second. Into, wow, there's even welcome mats. Nice. Into 2 rooms. We have these 2 empty spaces for you all, and son dear, do you mind sharing a room with your sister? I know it's been long, but I mean, unless you and your guest would prefer to share rooms, but yeah, essentially it's enough for 2. One is enough for 2. Who stays with who, or do you just hang out in one room for a bit? I guess you drop off your stuff. Who's taking which rooms? Any decisions that will actually matter in the future. Wow. Right. I guess that means you're taking.
I guess we're going left.
I am right. As you enter the rooms, you can see a quaint little place, a storage box to store all your belongings, with even an included arcane lock within it, barely functioning. Quaint chairs, a sofa, and an overall warm and lovely place with, should you open the curtains and reveal the windows, has a view you shouldn't look at if you're afraid of heights. Yeah, you can see the whole valley down below. Way down below. Assuming you pack your things, and you can see your death. Those are barred. For good reason, probably. Thankfully. And well, and if you all would like a tour of the place, I can give you a bit while Deer is busy as setting up, doing the tinker work, and yeah, we can catch up what you've all been doing, and well, essentially, Deer just get a tour of the place. Like, we can just make this fast. No need to.
Yes.
Okay, well, as you've already seen, this is the Verdan family astral observatory. Sonia will basically give you a couple details. I want to see what's been going on here. Let's get Aurelio in here. Get your old man working on stuff, probably. Okay, give me a second. Alright. that reminds me, I should actually put on the music of this place.
Has this actually happened before? Sometimes it gets caught.
This music almost gives me Harry Potter vibes or Hogwarts Legacy vibes.
It's the music for a snowy mountain in Xenoblade 1. Now... There we go.
Thicker than a bowl of oats.
Waiting on Sid to get back.
I'm gonna stretch my legs. I've been on crisscross applesauce for an hour now.
Light theme.
I like saying that term, crisscross applesauce, instead of cross legs.
Ah, fine, I'll just use the same music I use for Quantum Theory. Is this a cover? Got it.
There, what?
Oh god, it is a cover. Ah, god damn it.
Which part of the body would be the ice?
Yeah, here we go.
Talking IRL.
Waiting on Sid because this is kind of important to him.
I hate you, game.
It's one of those times again where
What'd the game do to you?
I don't
we were
know.
just we were just chuckling at looking here over snow. Poor game bro, okay, you heard that. Okay, well, now that we've got appropriate music for it, Sonia gives you a tour and a rundown as to what they've been doing. Essentially, the Verdan family, or the Verdan parents, as you two who are new can get to find out, are, well, scholars, researchers. So Sonia describes herself as the more field researcher type of the two, always the ones actually up and going doing field research, actually putting herself out there in the world, while Aurelio genuinely keeps cooped up in his lab and is more of a, well, as his title name there suggests, a physicist. They've recently acquired this, well, astral observatory after it's been long abandoned for probably several years and is just left to collect dust here. Specifically, what the Verdan family is researching, as you might have inferred from, well, your time spent with Gyan, is, well, the research of archaics. They are very peculiar creatures. One can never predict when they would show up, and, well, Aurelio and I have had a theory if they may be related to the stars above. They are creatures said to be as old as time itself, and, well, they're anything in this world as this time, well, maybe the light shining down upon us from up there. We've been mostly busy, spent keeping up the place and making sure the systems work. Wish we just regret to is actually doing field test around the area. This place, it's very much known, but, well, you've probably encountered some in the ruins out
Would you let the
front.
game
Used to be occupied. We theorize some old Dragon's Guard settlers of the early times. Perhaps even before the term Dragon's Guard was used to describe them. As well as the archaics being beings born since time itself, shortly after them, as I'm sure you all know, I have been told, well, throughout your studies, the founder dragons soon came next, and, well, it's them who were the ones who recruited the early, well, humanoid races who became what would be the Dragon's Guard today, followers and settlers of distant lands. Now we are, well, hopefully primed to find some potential patterns and links to, well, potential movement of stars and relics of old significance to the presence of archaics in the area. If we can just Well, that's a lot of things, but that's mostly what we've been doing here, and we're just about ready to get started with only a couple hiccups along the way. But that's enough about us. Tell us enough about you, dear. Tell us something about you, dear. How's Strixhaven been treating you? And, well, Deepa? Sid, explain to the parents.
Wait, what? But there's only one button.
Oh god. I swear, she doesn't sound like this normally.
But it's two choices.
I got mistaken to be the eldest because of how she speaks like that on the phone. Sid's typing a paragraph.
Oh, would not for the other
This has
one.
been more eventful time here. When I've gotten more used to Mara, I've been experimenting around with him for a while now.
Okay.
Well, there's also some other things. Pulls out the orb. Oh, what's this? A peculiar little object. Look at that similarity. And let's say we had a foray with our cakes ourselves. Oh my. Or at least one of them. She raises... He has eyebrows, right? Yes, those are eyebrows. They have hair. Enough hair. Yes. She raises an eyebrow
Just
and...
the necessity.
like, are you certain? Are you speaking literally here? Or metaphorically? Are you actually... Are you speaking literally about having a foray with the archaics, or metaphorically? I love this music. I guess... Oh? You have got... for dinner, but... You let her observe the hand? Sure. Oh, well, this is public. And you can probably surmise yourself. One meant to represent, well, the archaics and their vast celestial knowledge. What an interesting thing you found there. I'm not surprised there's relics of sorts in Strixhaven campus itself. Several of faculty there don't even know exactly what lays beneath its grounds or in its unused occupied areas. How big the university is and how old, well, history has lived there. Won't believe where I found this. Ooh, tell me where. In a damn shed. It chuckles. Okay. We can have more stories over dinner. I'm sure you all look tired.
What?
We could spend a day catching up.
Sorry, you
Aurelia
are not.
too. And actually,
Get out of here.
well, basically, time skip that. We aren't actually playing out the full day you stay here for the first day, so time skip to the dinner table. Let's just imagine we're there now. You've all managed to settle in, get comfy, and don't worry about not having a short rest. It doesn't really matter right now.
No.
And well,
Okay.
eventually, you all get treated to a nice, lovely dinner. Gyan, what's your family eat? This is your vacation. What food does your family serve? What's your specialty?
Give us the Verdan
Did
family
they just
traditional
did they
meal.
just import their food, or do they actually make some recipes themselves? You're also the food
Come
guy, so I
on,
trust
you're
you
a
with
chef in
this.
real life. You can make something up.
A chef, yes. Chef said, "Tell us."
Are you sure? You look like you're holding something.
Let
Let him
him cook.
cook. Literally.
What is wrong with you?
Vibing.
Never had it. Oh my god. Are you doing some purpose? Perhaps.
He thunking. Ba-da-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum.
But
Okay, the menu probably changes a lot, but mostly consists of fresh produce they grew themselves and a combination of preserved foods with lots of spices and aromatics so that it doesn't taste bland. Well, you get that. I am not a food person, so I would trust that.
no, thank you.
Thank you, Moldy.
You're doing this on.
You heard that?
And anyways, over the dinner table as Aurelio and
I have
and
no
Sonia
idea
both
what
take.
you do.
Aurelio's probably like top
But you have to also do
mid
the
of the
butt.
table. And just as you all get to
Is
talk
that
with
how?
each other. Sonia actually proposes, night
Hey.
tomorrow actually. Leo and I are actually seeing me leading the charge and him coming out of curiosity. Enough of that. There we go. That's actually going out a bit in a, going out tomorrow relatively early to do some, well, field research into this primary has actually gotten the observatory set up. And if you want, we can. Oh, you've proven yourselves probably to be very capable on campus, and you can come with us if you want, or just stay here. Should you? The website name is. Oh.
Wonderful.
Thank you, website. I rarely see my name around places. It was always a joy to see. It's like not. It's not an uncommon name, but it's rare enough where it's a surprise to see it. I wanted to do some research while I was here. Oh, splendid. And Aurelia actually speaks up a bit, and may I ask if you've encountered some trouble in the way here? Saw through the door, you all look to be in a bit of a rough state. Oh yes, that is a good point. You didn't hurt yourself to climb out the mountain, did you? The journey is long and the height is... We were hoping the road would be safe enough. Just some hungry ogres. They got their food though. Probably. Ogres. We had reports of them prowling the area recently. And as of late there have been cases, but thankfully this place and, well, the bridge is enough to deter them from actually coming all the way over here. The manticores are intelligent enough to know, well, to heed warnings when they see them.
But the other one said like my life.
I'm glad you're all safe. None of you look so hurt. Maybe all that time spent on campus was more than just teaching you base subjects. Well, that's good, really. If you could stand toe to toe with some ogres, and field research would probably be, well, easy as pie for all of you. All right, well, we 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 gather up in the morning. For now, just get some sleep and give yourselves a well-earned rest. We have, well, depending on how long your friends wish to stay, a good bit ahead of us. We don't have to deal with anything stronger.
Again, but lighting. Okay.
Okay, so
People
do we
fly.
go to bed?
Can't say the same word for 10,000 times.
Can I ambush my dad? It is now nighttime.
Oh my god.
Copy and pasting.
Why would you say that?
Now we're screwed.
Hey dad, recognize this? Shows him the armor we got. Oh, that actually is a good thing, and he just takes a peek at it and, well, I'll be. Is that? Did you get this from Quantrix campus? A token of honor from your old friend. Just oh, ha, 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 ha. That bastard. I suppose I have neglected to send him a hello. So that's what he's been up to. Still the same strong stuff. Unfortunately, not all of us are nigh immortal and live for as many centuries capable of honing our skills. So pardon me if I wasn't able to keep up with his braggadocious audacity. I love that word, braggadocious.
Vi out here pulling up the dictionary.
Certainly a challenge, but we got through it. Then you keep yourselves in good company. That man would challenge an army if it suited him. But, well, not many to go around these days. Probably kept him entertained for at least a decade. And is a walking war machine, that's for sure. Only the dragons know what kind of terrors he faces down there deep below. Alon is this group's Karash. Actually, only one of you actually plays in that campaign, other than the DM and VC.
Just lurking in the background.
Anyway, I'll show the armor in action during our field research. Well then, you can, for now though, bedtime. You can see just the faintest bit of rising side lips on his face before you turn away and let's go.
Well,
Dad's proud. Dad's proud.
That's an achievement. Well, what motive? I have no idea what she's playing right now.
I mean, Got anything to say to each other before you go to your rooms?
Arleigh will look to Gyan and say, "Well, I doubt you'll be sleeping well with all the excitement for the field research."
Look at that at night. Very fun.
Might even try if I have the.
What's a game that we can do after the bed?
I probably get some sleep. Well, as you enter and come in at any... Oh, that would be a cool painting. Any specific bed you want to sleep on, just for some reason?
I mean, that position right there is already fine.
Okay.
I hate you.
Right.
Let it be known.
And Marlet sits on the couch. As slowly
Fun
powers down.
What's that?
Night starts to fall.
I'm not
You
becoming
are
just this time.
some rest and you start closing your eyes. And okay, quieter music. Yep, here we go. As night starts to fall and you all try to drift off into sleep. It's tiring, the fatigue of, well, walking like 2 hours up the mountain, then getting into that short fight, and, well, the dinner was good. You've eaten well, and you are, well, thankfully have gotten back your energy that you spent walking all the way up. You try to drift off into sleep, and let's focus on you,
Oh,
Arleigh.
battleship.
Oh.
Battleship.
This.
As you all try to drift off
That's
to
what we
sleep,
can do.
Arleigh, you are having one of those nights where you're like, I don't know if you actually have it, but you've closed your eyes for what probably feels like 30 minutes now, and, well, for some reason, you are
Outside.
still awake.
Oh, I've been there a lot of times,
You
Ira.
yawn, you twist in your bed, try the other side, flip your pillow upside down. It's just...
It pains me that I've done that, Ira.
I have to. And you're just
What is it?
not falling asleep as fast as you expect, despite how tired
What is
you
it?
actually feel. It comes eventually,
What
but
water was.
takes a bit too long, much
Mhm.
longer than you're comfortable with to fall asleep. And almost as soon as you fall asleep, you start to feel the morning sun rays on your face, like, already? And you...
What is this?
Oh,
What are the blocks
you
for?
awake first to a bit of tiredness, still yawning, and honestly, it still feels way too early despite the sun shining down in your face. And, well, over to your side, you look to Celeste, who, sure, give me an insight.
Insight.
Once both sides have.
Wait. Oh god. Where's my thing? Okay. Wow.
Well, one thing that... wow. One thing that you can tell is Celeste also doesn't seem to have slept the most comfortable yet. Strange, considering the bed is actually pretty damn comfy. But you wake up, yawning, it's somehow already morning. Celeste, in turn, soon follows up. What Arleigh couldn't pick up on was Celeste.
Oh.
We didn't need to repeat it, but yep, it's still that same dream. God damn.
I'm good.
Thanks, Multi. You two wake up, both feeling like you've had much less sleep than you actually got.
And then what?
morning. Maybe it's just the shift of the new location or just the elevation. But you two both like you could use another 4 hours.
I look to Celeste and say, like, was that a shorter sleep, or did we just lost track of time?
Look out and sun's bright.
Yeah, I think we should.
Why is the word sun underlined on my notes?
I think the days are shorter up here.
I guess that would make sense.
Celeste, for you, it kind of made sense to you while you were falling asleep that you didn't get much. Maybe that was just a particularly not very sleep-inducing version of the dream nightmare, whatever you treat it at this point, that you keep reliving in your head every time, and soon slowly start to forget again. Arleigh, though, that's a funny coincidence.
I'm on fire.
Arleigh, you just feel like you didn't get good sleep.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm getting to your rest effects later.
I think I could use another nap. That felt way too short for a sleep.
Bruh.
Thank you for the bra, Moldy.
This master only.
Feel your eyes closing again, but it's definitely not time.
Yeah, I think
Am I gonna cast sleep on you again? All 64 of her hit points.
Again?
Level 4 sleep. And before you get there, before you do get there, you hear a knock come from the other side, and it's at this point where
Alright.
Morning. About the time. You two up yet? Deepa's voice comes
Just
out.
barely.
Can we come in?
how do you
Sure. Well,
Yes.
coming in. You
How
also
did
see
this
Deepa walking in with a bit of a yawn, and Gyan, you didn't feel like you got much sleep last night. Maybe it's just a change in elevation, and then you take a look at these two. Huh. And it's at this point where I can tell you all you took a short rest, not a long rest.
Ooh.
Oopsie doopsie. Oh, you broke mine.
Okay.
How dare you?
I don't think I had anything that could replenish during that short rest.
I mean, you can spend hit dice. All right. Yeah, you can use. You add your con to here.
Whoosh.
Well, you didn't really need to add con there, but there.
Alright.
I think. Well, Deepa might as well be full.
Whoosh.
Okay, yeah, I have nothing that could regain on a short rest.
Where is yours? I'm so bad.
All of us just have a adverse reaction to the elevation change, then? Weird.
Maybe? What was that voice crack?
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
Guess that's something to ask Mom about. Well,
Mm-hmm.
as meant, we did promise to at least say, like, we'll be waiting for downstairs, or I'll be at least. Maybe you three have something to discuss. See you there. Deepa comes down. You three?
Mhm. Just a tired yawn and sluggishly go out of bed.
Okay.
You guys ready to go?
I think so. Tired, but I don't
Seem
see why
functioning
not.
enough. You're not exhausted as in exhaustion levels, but you got a short rest instead of a long rest when that was a full night's worth of sleep. No.
Okay, I found another one. Okay.
Oh no, your spell slots. Well, we'll worry about that later.
Where is
I'll take one.
Celeste actually gets her bardic back at least.
Arleigh takes one more glance at the window just to confirm that it is daylight.
It is indeed day. Come down
Okay.
and see.
it?
No, just Sonia looking like she's doing a checkup on Deepa
Where is it?
and Aurelia. Hmm. Peculiar. Oh well. Morning. I'll get a good sleep. Do we tell her?
No.
Definitely not. Just a safe thought. He like moves forward to take like a check on you, Gyan. Just hand on forehead, and I see. We did experience this ourselves a couple of days, and to be frank, we've gotten used to it.
Oh, I found it.
It being present in you all, though, makes me think this is more than just a coincidence at this point.
What did I
I
destroy?
mean, we've been
Oh,
busy in our life recently, so not getting the best sleep is pretty normal for us at this point, but oh no, you youths.
damn it.
Yeah, it's... We can explain this over breakfast. That's
Ah,
and yeah, we
alright.
might as well
Try
get
to
there,
run.
and
Moving.
essentially, we get a bit of an explanation. This has been something we've observed for the past month or so now. Sometimes there are just nights when, well, one or both of us just can't seem to get enough sleep. We've done checkup, and it should not be the altitude. We've done an overnight field research in the lower altitudes, closer to ground level we normally stay at, but this is something else. Dear, would you mind running another diagnostic with the observatory? General magic of the area, how it might affect. Roger that. And it affecting you is worrying too. We thought it would pass by now. It was just a small magical occurrence, but we believe it's what's been causing some unrest
Alright, what's the bet?
with the other races here. Those.
Hmm.
Do you encounter any other strange happenings on your way up here?
Alright, send me a picture of your hand. By the way.
You look particularly tired. That they did. Honestly, I thought they were just cranky. Not having enough food and hunting into the night not getting any. Manticore could speak giant. Not sure that's normal. It's not, but believe them to be intelligent enough to learn a language. It's something though. Wait. And Aurelio comes back
Where is yours?
and speaks to Sonia. I see. We've noticed for a while that magical energy in this region seems to be disturbed in some way. Not really missing, but this observatory does a bit more than just act as your typical astral observatory. We use it to monitor regulations of magic. It can it can occasionally locate living creatures that are particularly magical so that we may ward our defenses against them just in case. But the irregularity of this place, we've kind of figured after the first few times, may have been a reason. It was left up here with no one to take care of it. It may have been too good to be true for it to just be laying here, having no one use it.
Hello.
So it affects the ogres too.
When I was in,
They typically rest in the lower regions of the mountains. Them having wandered all the way to this elevation means that they
here we go.
probably went to
Here we
navigable
go.
sources, which is concerning.
I
Mother,
don't know.
if I may, Miss Tita? The ogres and the
I don't
manticore
know.
could all speak giant, as you recall, and while that may be their form of natural language, they did seem a bit more fluent than usual. Are there other races here that speak the giant language? Interesting question. Well, at least we know of that manticore who has learned it.
Ah!
That is interesting, though. What? A manticore that bosses around the ogres. We're speaking their language. I believe them to be intelligent enough, but did that... She asks you, Gyan,
Hello.
and the rest. Did that manticore seem particularly intelligent, or was it still more, well, its beastly nature?
I mean, it did run away once it saw that
Don't tell me
we
you put them all
knocked down the two ogres. But it could just be natural instinct. Maybe.
Yes, it's normal to fear for one's life. A beast would be able to comprehend that. All the conversation
okay, I
understand
found
us,
your
we're commanding and supporting the ogres. I think Sonya here may be onto something. Used to get them to get the food itself.
Hello.
Though speaking of the giant tongue, as you mentioned, the ogres of these mountains, and they are not typically the most fluent of communicators.
I found you 3.
A manticore is intelligent enough to speak the common tongue should it be raised near civilization, and whatever language spoken is near or close by enough around it. I highly doubt that it was able to effectively communicate with the ogres and negotiate with them enough times to have fluently learned the language, so there may be an interesting theory here that presents an undiscovered or perhaps undocumented race that also speaks giant tongue. And that's where
Where
I
is
may have a suggestion here. Oh, Deepa, have something.
your tree?
It's just a bit of something I've read perusing the
Oh,
Warhold
hello.
archives and all, and well, these mountains are closer to the west of Strixhaven campus, way beyond the edge of where Lorehold keeps
Try take a look at mine.
as its territory,
You
but
hit everywhere except
not
for
far
the
away
one.
enough where established civilization could have left its mark here. You two know a particular
You hit
large fortress near
everywhere
here
except for
somewhere?
this one.
Might be the one I'm thinking of. There is one a bit closer north, or towards north,
Are you put them too
but
close
we
to each
haven't been
other?
able to go that far yet because it's a bit of a perilous journey up.
Sudoku.
Are you suggesting we get to the
Sudoku
bottom of this
is.
mystery? Well, I don't think we can very much easily enjoy our
That
vacation
is a
here
bad.
if we get
But no picture, just
barely enough
picture.
sleep to last us for the night. The least we can do is figure out what's causing it.
Just move the camera.
My research hang out. She has a point here.
Really?
What uses what you we always have tomorrow and however long these four decide to stay here. I can accompany you if you truly wish to do so. Yay! And
Bruh.
staying here for a while. Well,
What is the weirdness?
yeah, we can look into it. Perhaps there's some
Yep.
things we can find here. Deepa dear, since you seem to be so astute at tourism archives, this observatory does have its own set
Bruh.
we haven't fully uncovered.
Reset,
This
reset,
theory of,
reset,
if
reset.
this theory
It's
of yours
fine.
could lead somewhere, may 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 you actually well, you got it. I'll look into it. And just Gyan dear, sorry to put this to you all, but
Ships everywhere.
sorry to put this to you all, but well, kind of like insinuating. Finding this location up north that Deepa may presume to be the den of where these giant speakers slay.
Nah, bro.
It is unexplored territory, and if we have other such sentient races occupying these mountains, may be good to get into relations with them. We can deal with it. I wanted to explore this place anyway. Good. I'll accompany Sonia here to our
Oh no.
destined spot,
Fire, spin.
which actually would travel the path where I'm a bit sleepy myself. It's affecting even me. Basically, you five, can actually travel north because where they want to do the field research is actually a stop before you all would head further north to this potential undiscovered race or undocumented
You
race.
see,
I can speak some giant anyway. Alright, so is that settled then? Well, if at least we can go on a hiking trip. Doesn't that sound fun? Tired, tired, tired. We go
No,
north and
same.
then we go to the northern north.
Nothing much but north.
that work.
Let's be Columbus. Woo.
Okay. Then we go. This is gonna be fun. Well, hopefully the exercise will help me sleep better. Truly sorry to put this on you, dears, but well, you and I haven't exactly figured it out ourselves. And essentially, as you all come forward, eventually we find ourselves starting to circle mountain. Going north is a bit of an easy trek. It's the next day, but you are all honestly cursing the sun for being too bright. Walking forward, the path is relatively perilous. You start having to go in figure in spaces of one just to fit. But eventually, you all can make your way up here. But for now, let's do something a little fun, which is a skill challenge. Your usual, we're familiar with this before. You're going hiking. Invent a problem you encounter and give me a skill check on how you solve it.
Oh boy. Let's
You
see.
can decide. You can decide turn order if you want. Let's just see what happens.
Hello.
Let's go alphabetical order. Go Snow.
I'm thinking.
Now boom.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What kind of...
What do you do? Stella, think of something too. Come on, flex those creative muscles. Think, people. Think.
Where did you put?
Come on.
Thinking. Trying to think.
You're hiking
Let's
a
see.
perilous walk. What do you encounter, and how do you solve it?
Gotta be awesome. Here you go.
Okay, I have something.
That's your 3.
What if a magical bridge that only lets you pass after a poem battle? Well, that's a new discovery. What do you do to solve it?
My name is Philip. I am a poet.
Ah! Found it.
It's a Dora bridge.
Oh my god.
I use magic to figure out the best rhymes to beat this thing. Go ahead.
Found it.
Go ahead. Have fun. Go. Roll what you want to roll. I think I know what, but let's just see. Can I use a tool check? check the bridge.
And only two.
It's the east, right? Yep. You have now. Oh my god. You check the bridge to see if it's really there. Sonia's very surprised at this, or was kind of skeptical that this thing is what it is. Until you start using your tinker's tools or whatever to check the bridge as you slowly start to become more in tune with the magic.
I win.
Until out of the water pops a little fuzzy ball that speaks to you and what now sounds like Sylvan if you speak it, as it just floats down the river and it goes upon its merry way. Arleigh, that was most likely a fey spirit that just wandered into the area.
Huh.
Very entertaining. Cool.
I'm too smart.
Well, up next.
That's the first hurdle done.
And next, who goes?
Alright, what should I get? Then we
Guys, go! Why is something like that over here?
I have to look the word.
Again, if you come up with a problem that you can solve by using a spell or whatever you have, you can do it. Guys, you literally have any possibilities here. Choose one.
Snow go.
You're
Okay.
hiking up a mountain. There are very easy answers here.
Let's see.
Which probably involves the checks that you're probably the worst at, considering strength, but...
Oh dear god. You know what? Let's do the basic. There's a big ass boulder in the way.
Well, that's something new. It's blocking the path, and it wasn't here before. How do we get rid of it or go around it?
Oh no. Well, I'm
You
a
can fly.
small ass bird. Yeah, but then the
But
others.
everyone.
Let's see. That open, please. Where is it?
I'm good.
I mean, it's easier to just. Okay, yeah. Arleigh just looks at the boulder, thinks she can fly, but then the others can't, so she watches it to a giant owl and just marries everyone one by one over the boulder.
Okay. You spend one of your wild shapes, turn into a giant owl, and ferry everyone, and let's just... I mean, it's gonna be a very easy check. That's... Okay, give me... Give me a strength... Give me a strength check from the giant owl with advantage, sure.
Let me type in giant owl, 'cause there's so many. You are. What's your strength? Better than mine. Arleigh becomes big Arleigh.
Oh, I already got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, advantage.
Come on, give me a good one.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess this wasn't a majority vote anyway, as... Yeah, you ferry people across, but once you get to the other side, Arleigh, you start to realize something. That gets you across now, but that's also your path back. So you
Yeah.
did solve a problem. You're just gonna encounter it again later on. And, well, now you're one step away from this group check, actually. You need 2 successes out of the 3. Stella, you're actually up next. Celeste, you could just play off of what Arleigh left behind, or make something yourself. What do you do? You are now actually the deciding factor whether this group check succeeds or fails.
This one's just 5, isn't it?
I don't know. I have no idea what a giant owl Arleigh would look like, but I guess still just her.
Just Arleigh with color. Her feathers represent the Prismara uniform.
Yes.
Are those clothes or are those colored feathers? Best not to ask.
You finally found.
It's not a boulder, it's actually Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I try to persuade him to step aside so we can move freely. On
Oh my
closer
god, he exists
inspection,
in
you
this
see
world.
not a boulder, it's a rock! A rock! That's actually an oversized Gallop Dur, which brings you back some PTSD considering you were rolled and nearly flattened by one inside campus. You try to persuade it. Go give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, he exists in this world.
Let me actually wait. Where is it? Strixhaven creatures. Where is it? I still have it. I still have it.
Oh, I found it.
There it is.
Oh my god.
It's just an oversized one.
Oh, I got it late.
Grrr.
I should have done it first.
Grrr is slightly less and just. Grrr. Oh, it's
Timber! Well, not, I guess
Just-
not timber, but like.
Grr, 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 and it's gone. Well, that now solves the problem of getting back, and congratulations! You have passed the skill trial. Da, 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 da.
I'm staying as an owl, I'm not wasting this wild shape slot.
Okay, are you large?
Giant owl, yes.
We just get that now.
Big Arleigh.
Samsung laptop.
And well, anyways, well, here we are. We've kind of like they go over here and just there was moss covering this cave, but now they tear it off and reveal a cave entrance. We were hoping to get to explore this all with you, but well, since we're trying to get to the bottom of mystery and everything, we'll just take a quick peek and do a general survey of the area just to make sure it's well safe and all. If you want to go further north, well, there's a bit more perilous journey there, but nothing that we've all probably, well, not really encountered. But, well, I believe in you all. Come on, you can do this. For research! Yeah, fist pump. Do you fist pump?
Wow.
I hoot in triumph.
Hoot. Yes. Sure. Woo! Alright then. Good luck. Stay safe. Maybe joining a short cave entrance sound from Pokemon. Well, you have your route, and well, thankfully, since you've already gotten past that, and you have a giant Arleigh guiding you, how long can you stay in that? Like 4 hours?
If it's. Well, I'm not a moon druid, so I gotta reread this regular one. Equals half your druid level rounded down. So. It's just 4.
Okay, yeah. Basically, as you go forward, slowly north into well, much colder area.
What about the push?
Here we go.
Any.
You find yourselves to a very high up place. Here it is. It's not actually snowing. It's just cold enough here to be snowy peaks. And now you can probably tell here why they haven't explored this area yet, because this is high up. As you three make your way forward here into a very worryingly tall valley that you cannot see the bottom of, blanketed by snow, your vision impaired, and only see so far. Arleigh, being the giant owl she is safe enough in both her warmth and her flight. Her large enough presence is probably keeping you a bit warm, but Reborn, you did not expect to be up this high in altitude. As you slowly look forward, though, you can start to see that this tall mountainous ridge does indeed lead to, well, somewhere. As you can see the very faint traces of an entrance. A ruin, even. It looks destitute, abandoned. No sign of any living thing making its way in and out. Any preparations to make? So yes, this map is going to be huge.
Sir.
Do you prepare anything for heading in? Or walking closer? The DM ominously asks. Let's just go. Yeah. Let's. Then let's go.
Mario.
What was the what were
You move forward and see a very hidden entrance. Not hidden as in it was blocked off, but well,
like
we had
what
to go here and
generally is this like something
honestly, if you were up here, the shortened distance probably would have led you to the conclusion that there was probably nothing here and it's not worth risking. With deepest knowledge and theory leading you on, you find yourselves at the mouth of a ruin entrance. Stone pillars kind of giant Arleigh kind of has to squeeze through, but well, as you kind of look at it, you see, yeah, you can look at it in beyond what is a giant is written in dwarf, with dwarf giant anyway. You can see just trace of well on these pillars.
freaking less body hair.
And give me a history check.
It's like hairy. I dislike a body hair.
Give me a history check. We are in Jotunheim.
I
The llama
dislike
campaign. Team.
I'm a
You
first
read the runic
generation
symbols and they're less words, but more, well, like I said,
There's a
symbols.
lot of
You can generally see in this one what look like runes symbolizing, well, the intent or meaning of barriers, safety, ward, keep away, and stuff like that. And that leads you to some conclusion here. One is that these bars were made relatively recently, considering the stonework, so either something that can manipulate stone or they go up and down. And second, these pillars are not pillars, they're bars. Or something much bigger than you, considering you could fit through them just fine. And you see here, an overly tall walkway. Tall enough for Arleigh to fit through. Nothing worrying at all. Now, I can change the music again. This is okay. You are cold, and this place, like a refrigerator,
I'm
very
bored.
much reflects that. As you enter what look like ancient ruins. Whatever race lives
Out
here
of your
doesn't seem to be making much use of it.
clothes on board.
You can see very faint traces of scratch marks and traces of and tracks of what are probably just small animals that somehow have wandered in here. Nothing too significant so far. You enter,
Also,
see
you can remove the picture from the
something
DSLR.
else though. Enter this room. You see several large stone statues. Humanoid warriors pose along this place. Over here, you can see what looks like several doors that probably lead somewhere else. Another large wooden door here that almost you can tell from the underside of it. There's a small flicker of orange light signifying that a torch is lit and light is shining through from here.
I don't know.
What catches your attention, though, are two things. This especially big humanoid warrior statue in the front, and that glowing door.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Gee. We got three options here. Lit room, not lit room, or glowing door.
Rings of
Glowing door.
nowhere.
I mean, I kind of want to check the other rooms.
Is there any inscription on the statue? You look to the statue, and let me actually check. I note there's something good for checking because I need to remind myself what I actually wrote here. Okay, there, that's what I wrote. On the inscription of the statue, you can read, of course, in giant, written
That you
something.
image daily change.
May he rest. Okay, may he rest here,
Yep.
Warden of the Mountain.
In a bad way.
And some
May
other
he rest here.
Warden of the Mountain.
But
Naruhodo.
now we imagine one of
On the big statue?
Yep.
Like,
That's the big statue. It kind of just wraps around the inscription all around the base.
I'm imagining it similar to a
I'm gonna take a look at the other statues, see what they look like.
They look to be warriors, but the clear thing that you can tell is that these ones are much smaller, as
becoming the
this one
uncle.
is all the way to the ceiling, while these are more,
Yep.
well, just kind of like double humanoid, regular
Yes.
humanoid height.
Oh,
And Arleigh, you give me a history check, and you as well, Celeste.
History.
yeah.
Gyan, you can tell them to be just the basic humanoid shape, just a very large human-looking person.
I don't have that much history.
The big one at least. These smaller ones, though, you can tell. Having a bit more slight familiarity with it. While not them specifically, these people are warriors of what looks like to be an order. Their uniform armor weapons all seem to bear a similar style, as if they're all under the same collective servitude. Warriors that generally find themselves wrapping around, or rather respecting almost this central statue. And well, in some of them, you can see just very clearly insignias, well, symbolizing dragons. Not just any dragons, though. That that crest of flame, that sharp, those sharp dual monochrome points. These are some depictions of some of the earliest followers of Founder Dragons, all rallying before this so-called warden. You have found something that was probably lost to time.
Are there any specific details on the statue of Warden? Like, I don't know, to mark and like
He is,
stand out.
he is built. His eyes are. He is built. His eyes are. Yeah, he doesn't have an eye patch. I was tempted to give him one. He is built. He is carrying a spear with him. Any tattoos? None that are visible on just this singular material stone body. Just a very big humanoid warrior, as far as you can tell, bearded and aged, from what you can tell, at least, in if this is indeed a human, like in the upper ages. Probably someone who would probably retire, but well, according to what he's depicted here as, probably still a fighting warrior.
Hmm. Okay, do we check the rooms?
I mean, I kind of want to see what the rooms have.
Rooms, or big glowing door.
I feel like the big glowing door is the the one that progresses the plot. But let's check.
Which ones?
Okay, left or right? Right. Let's go right.
The one with the coach.
You go right here, and Arleigh chimes. Okay, who opens the door?
Left side, right.
The DM ominously asks.
I guess I will.
Ominously asks is better because it's unlocked. See, a mess hall with a
Damn.
very bright lit, probably brass brazier. Just hall of broken plates, chair, and probably would have been where it would feast. Smarting. Yep, brazier is fire.
Hmm. Let someone know what happened here. Can I do a ritual detect magic?
Sure. Are you two willing to wait 10 minutes?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, if you just wait out the 10 minutes playing whatever games you have with each other. Hey, Arleigh, let's do charades. And well, eventually it finishes up. And how far can you parse?
Let me see. 30.
Or like 30. Well, right now you can't really detect anything super magic right now. I mean, barely close to 4.
I'll take a few steps forward to see if I can detect anything from the brazier.
You get close to here. eventually close enough to it where you can detect. I think what I think either conjuration or evocation. The case of this flame is magically lit. It's not a flame, but magic is active in the burn.
Is there anything else of note on walls?
The walls probably
Actually, not.
bad.
I think
What probably hang the empty net where figure used to hang tapestries that now been taken over of down to where none of them. Uh, I think whatever on the wall just be embossed.
Yeah.
It looked like right. No, that's not the that's the Bakugan. Draconic figures fighting alongside
Yep.
some really big people, or just really small dragons when they were young.
Does the detail like what figures to them game?
Just seem to plan or
Mm.
you can see a broken silverware that you could probably sell for something if you're willing to part with priceless artifacts.
Are, are those tables actually like bloodied or is that just on the map?
No.
Ah, okay.
Comes
Yeah,
with the map.
I was worried there.
It's the
Hmm.
stains of time.
Hmm.
Mm.
I guess if nothing
a
else
bunch of
catches my
a bunch of
attention,
anger washed away.
I guess I'll grab something that isn't as broken, like a piece of like pottery that isn't very broken,
Sure.
a little artifact for myself, and then I'll leave. So actually, does the brazier have any sort of inscriptions or no?
Uh, I'd say not really. It's brass brazier, magically lit. I mean, the whole thing probably sells for a lot if it's pure brass.
Yeah, we ain't carrying that shit. He goes out,
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
God.
asks Dumbledore calmly.
Okay.
Well, that was an uninteresting room, or I guess uneventful. It was pretty interesting. On to the next room.
The plates come alive. Roll initiative. Nah.
Hoot hoot. I am Owl.
Onto two doors, really. But soon enough, they're stone doors, so they take a bit to push it forward. But you think it's two rooms, but once you get through here, you see it's just two doors leading to the same hallway. Oh, we don't need to go around. We don't need to depict how long it takes for you to figure that out. More of those statues and what looks like dungeon. Prison. It's a prison.
Hmm. Is this a
Is that statue
fortress?
still the same one?
That's the
It
only
does
thing
seem to be a mountain fortress, yes. This is probably the dungeon.
Hmm. Are those
I
stairs
assume the
actually
statues there are still the same.
Dungeon actually derives from, I think, the French word donjon, which is just actually meaning the bottom of a castle, and it just happens to be that donjon was where prisoners were kept because they were secure in the basement and would have to escape through the top, making it very hard to escape from. So donjons were not actually supposed to be prisons. They just happened to be very convenient places to put people, and that's where the modern dungeon comes from. Nerds.
I'm sorry, I had to.
But yes, it's a dungeon.
I guess I
I'm
want to
into
take a peek at some of the cells. Just poke the head
coming
inside.
in.
The massive head just peeks through.
Yes.
Ooh,
I'm gonna send you a little.
man.
It's
Do you take the time?
I
Do you take the
found
time
your
to check them all? Oh,
FBI.
this is a remnant from. If you can't tell, this is a map from a campaign
I
module
do
that
it immediately right
fits, so I took it.
I mean, I guess we can check each one, just see if it's anything important in there.
Combined perception checks go.
Tell me. I'm gonna freaking agree. I look younger.
Oh god.
Nope.
That's a 12. Wow, I'm rolling roll low today.
Yeah, I'm.
See?
What the fuck?
1D Q0.
See?
Okay, I'm
Q0
going to.
plus 3.
Huh?
Let me
16.
just. I'll flash off Genius Arleigh.
Okay, that's gonna be your highest is 17. Wait, 16.
No, 16.
16. 16 and 16. Two 16s will give you a thorough check of the area. Very definitely. You don't really find interesting except for a close of sheets. Just like pulling them from underneath these blocks of whatever are just eventually you can find to a total of three large silver ingots. Just pure silver ingots.
Oh. I'm keeping that.
I think if you total those up, I think they're like wait, let me okay, don't have my calculator.
Jackpot. Go.
Just pure silver ingots. I think they're each like around 5 per ingot.
Sheesh!
So,
I mean, it's silver, not gold.
it's silver, yeah. It's like
Still, that's
about
still a
50
lot.
gold each.
That's like 50 gold per.
That's alright. That's pocket
If you-
money.
If you trade them in, you'll get silver, so you'll just have 500 silver.
Damn.
Money is still money.
Anyway.
This is Tails once.
At least it's not copper.
We're college students.
That's money, yes.
I mean, if you want, there's probably also like what 1d6 rust swords, 2d6 rusted axes, 1d4 rusted shields are carrying all those.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
I think
Those
we're
are the
fine.
most valuable things here.
Okay, let's get out of here. We have a glowing door to go through.
Glows ominously.
Hmm.
Is my
Who
thing
goes
still
first?
active?
Magic will, I think. Does anyone here have Misty Step? And can you check if that's conjuration magic? Whatever magic teleportation is, it's that.
I have
Conjuration, I'm pretty
vortex
sure.
sword that is
I think
conjuration.
probably, yeah. It's probably conjuration magic. Probably just tells you it takes you somewhere.
Well, I think we should jump in at the same time in case this randomly teleports us
Hop
somewhere.
on my back and we just go.
Up,
Yeah,
up,
that works.
up, and
Let's go!
da-da-da-da!
Leroy
Let me actually double check.
Jenkins. What?
Nothing.
Leroy.
Let me check if this is even on SoundCloud. Oh, there it is. I am just gonna hope this doesn't get me striked, because I can't think of anything else to use.
Alright, I forgot to add my wild shape HP already. Let me just
Sitting
add that.
alone. Let's surrounded by lantern light, is that same statue. Except, it's not the statue.
Is it alive?
Yep. It looks to you. And in a booming
It's
voice.
alive!
It's Kratos!
Kratos.
Oh my god! The music!
Yep.
You
I
know,
can't think of anything else fitting. Before you stands
Oh, it's Odin,
the
damn.
Warden of the Mountain. Billowing loud. In giant he speaks. Since I've last seen company.
Um,
God,
Hello?
loud.
yeah.
That's
Come
Kratos'
on, I
scream
had
for
to.
you.
I finally get to use actual giants.
God damn, he is massive.
Yeah, he's No, I think he's huge, not gargantuan. Yep, huge. But still.
Still, that's like how tall? Like I don't know, like
Yeah,
50
probably.
meters?
Probably, maybe not as tall as what the portrait would depict, but yeah, tall.
Yeah.
Ooh. Imposes upon my domain. He grips his spear, not threateningly, but just to show that he is active.
Hello, sir. We do not mean harm. Gyan starts in giant as politely as possible.
You speak the tongue. State your name.
The name is Gyan Verdan. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but we stumbled upon your fortress and decided to see if anything was past here.
Hmm. And then he switches to common.
Okay, never mind.
I'm Odilon. He takes a deep breath, just indicating that while he is still built, seems his age is catching up to him. Warden of this mountain. However, it has been quite some time since I've had visitors. You...
Well,
He looks, squints. Bear their colors. Are you...
whose colors?
That... Okay. You did say that you were wearing a
Oh, yeah.
tracksuit.
Oh yeah, true.
Are you the next keepers? Or have they truly died out?
I
I
don't
have no
know
idea what you're saying.
Yeah, if you're talking about people from Strixhaven, we are indeed students, but I don't know what this keeper business is.
Bird Arleigh is kind of shrinking just not to seem pretty.
Are you still keeping your giant owl form?
Probably not at this point.
As
Just awkwardly like, hi.
Just smalls.
Magic. You possess their spirit. You do not lie. I commend you. Kneels just to get a better, not to be like in a 60-degree for you looking up angle towards him, to just be like a 45-degree angle now looking to his eyes. He examines you, pierces through your soul.
Can I also examine him?
Well, Gyan, this is the first time you've seen a bona fide true giant. They're rare. Very rare. Well, the kind that are this big naturally too. There are some giants that you've seen, but over time, bloodlines water down, they mix with the more usual races, and you get your Osgears and other professors from Strixhaven, but this is a true giant.
Be
Big boys.
And his name is Zan. Let the shackles be released. No, wrong game. Anyways, it looks to you all sensing fatigue. Has the cold claimed you? Or have you fallen under a spell? I sense it.
That's kind of why we came out here. We don't know what's causing this.
It's pain.
Hmm?
The pain. Suffering. Of those embodying these lands. I feel it. The neglect. Something's coming. And we have been forgotten. Come. I will see myself. While you are not the keepers. I fear my time runs short. My knowledge needs to be passed down. And he stands up, indicating he's gonna walk through the door, so get the fuck apart.
Move. Don't get pressed by the dude.
And he moves out here. And for now, that is where we will end part 1 of Strixhaven. Look to the stars.
Yo.
We have
not a
met
cliffhanger.
an actual giant. And they're getting to the
Big
bottom
man.
of a mountain mystery. See you next time.
Ooh.
Woo.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get rid of the very loud bot.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out
Kratos.
I
Shout out
had
to my
to.
boy.
I had to.
The only
I
character
use
who has his own
giants.
boss
I
music.
have to use the soundtrack. Bye
Bye
bye.
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 Kratos, the only character who has his own boss music.